This instructor's training methods were almost unbearable. He actually made the soldiers jump into a filthy pond and eat roasted chicken. The water was pitch black and gave off a sharp, nauseating stench. Just smelling it made people want to throw up. But the new recruits held it in and didn't vomit on the spot. The instructor showed no mercy. He warned them that anyone who refused to go in could pack up and leave immediately. The soldiers had no choice. They clenched their teeth and stepped into the foul water, full of anger. Standing in it was already miserable, eating in it was even worse. The instructor was not satisfied. He ordered them all to sit down. Anyone who refused would be eliminated. The soldiers sat down reluctantly. As soon as they did, the smell hit them even harder, and everyone started gagging. Still, the instructor was not pleased. He picked up rocks and threw them into the pond. Dirty water splashed everywhere, even onto the roasted chicken in their hands. One soldier couldn't take it anymore and tried to quit. The instructor sneered and mocked him. "If you can't take the pain, get out now." As the soldier turned to leave, his teammates tried to convince him to stay. One of them suddenly placed his chicken into the dirty water, soaked it, and took a big bite. The others followed his lead and began eating the soaked chicken without hesitation. The soldier was shocked by what he saw. In the end, he gritted his teeth and stayed. He stuck it out with his brothers until the very end. What the soldiers didn't know was that the instructor had a reason for doing this. On real battlefields, special forces often had to operate in extreme and filthy environments. Sometimes they had to hide in rotten, muddy water for long periods. If they couldn't even handle a bit of stench, they would be doomed in real combat. After much struggle, the soldiers finally passed the filthy pond test. But just as they thought it was over, the instructor told them to get some exercise after eating. He ordered everyone to carry sandbags and run to a dam that was 20 kilometers away. The soldiers were exhausted and gasping for air, but the instructor gave them no time to rest. He commanded them to use the sandbags to form the shape of the national flag within 3 minutes. The soldiers used all their remaining strength and just managed to arrange the flag in time. But then the instructor told them the flag had to wave in the wind to pass the test. Everyone was furious inside. They felt like the instructor was just messing with them, but no one dared to complain. They grabbed the sandbags and waved them up and down until the flag finally looked like it was flying. This was more than a test of physical strength, it was a test of willpower. To become a real special forces soldier, they would face far more hardship in the future. Only those who endured could make it to the end. The instructor finally smiled, but in the next second, he ordered them to carry the sandbags and run to a hill 5 kilometers away. The soldiers cried inside, but no one dared to say a word. They dragged their aching bodies and pushed forward, while the instructor followed behind, grinning with satisfaction. What do you think? Was this normal training?